about to say I am speed. Some shit like that. They're my best thing. Two steps ahead.
Here's why silver is not just a metal conductor. As the best conductor of electricity, it's
Shit big. Boom. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Damn. She's gonna go from doom in the sun. I know you made me happen. Okay, bro. Oh. What the hell do I make? Why the hell is this just pointing straight into my eyes, bro? Same face. I just took it in. I literally just took it in. Look at this. It says same face, but just one's wrinkly and while the other one is probably his dad.
Did you notice that Black Samson and Titan basically have the exact same face?
We all look the same to you, hero?
Not to say they use the same model for all black people, considering we at least have Bulletproof for reference, and these other black dudes on the street that all happen to be wearing the exact same gray hoodie. But for them, it looks like all they did is take the lines around Samson's mouth and move them up to Titan's forehead. Did you notice that Black Samson and Titan basically have the exact same face?
We all look the same to you, hero?
Not to say they use the same model for all black people, and these other black dudes on looks like all they did around Samson's mouth and move them up to Titan.
Did they move it down? Wait. Oh, the thing. We just moved it up there.
Mouth and move them up to Titan's forehead. Did you notice that Black
somewhat. Anyways, Fred tries to brings a brickle to meet a kid. What's a brickle?
Leave no sale behind with the world's best converting checkout from Shopify. Say goodbye to abandoned.
Alright, so right now, the decoy.
Brickle. Don't even know what to say. I might just trickle. That made no sense, but still. Come on, give me a beat.
Is going over to the bench.
Beat. I'm trying to make it see it. I'm trying to make another one. I'm trying to make it see.
She's going to be in position waiting for our guy, Tim, to arrive. We're gonna go over a little bit of his chat log pretty soon here. But who we're catching today is this guy. His name is Tim. He's had a pretty fairly sexually charged conversation with who he thought to be a for the past few months. He says, you know, nothing needs to be rushed, and, you know, it's pretty respectable. He says there's too many diseases and stuff to get, and then pregnancy is a whole other thing, he says. So you clearly see he's thinking with the wrong head here. We see where his mind is. He says she has nice curves, says that her body looks older. Do you like to cuddle or kiss, he says. He says, are you an affectionate person? He wants to do things like touching, all the sorts. He doesn't get too graphic, but he pretty much goes right up to the line, crosses it a little bit, and then comes back. However, I think we do have enough here to possibly get charges on him. Also, today is Easter Sunday, hence why I'm wearing my fly purple suit. You know, just picked it up from the tailor. I got a few cigars here, actually. I'm gonna light one up before I go talk to Tim, and I'm gonna see if he wants one as well. Here's why not. You know, I'm in the Easter spirit. But Sunday, the Lord's Day. He says, so you're open to everything. Experimentation is always fun. You don't know what you like until you try it. Haven't you ever came when your ex did things to you? He's done things like regular sex, all kinds of positions, toys, outside, cars. He talks about doing oral sex in different positions. You pretty much get the gist of it. I mean, Tim, you know, pretty bad guy. So we're going to be getting ready to meet him in just a little bit here. Should be here in 10 to 15 minutes, and then shortly after that, we'll be calling the Roseville Police Department.
Can you meet yourself?
Yeah. Get ready to catch a predator here.
Hi. What?
How are you? I'm good. I did. You did too. Sit down.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is not too cold, but it's better yesterday.
No, it's
Secondly, bro, low key, why do they always come up with the same argument, the same thing? Like, it's like their brains are just connected. Oh. Like, their brains are literally connected. Same responses. Oh. They said, oh. Okay, this is the question they're gonna ask. Why did you come here? I did not come here for her hair. I just came cause I just came randomly some other shit. Like, they always say the same shit. It's like they're all programmed to say the same thing.
it's really nice out today.
And they all need to be assassinated. I mean, it's satisfactories, you know.
Did you find any good places to eat?
There's like a BW, not too far.
Oh. Is that like wings and stuff?
I don't condone violence. I don't condone violence and all this other shit.
Ever been there?
Is there like a lot of TVs?
Yeah, it's a sports bar.
Oh, that's why you don't.
Oh. Yeah, no,
It's a bite.
I think I've been there. What do you get there?
Seriously? You can tell me you've never been to BW?
I think I've been there with my dad.
How far did they, how long ago did they leave?
Probably like an hour
Oh, really?
ago. Yeah, I'm watching their dog. Yeah, we don't have school tomorrow either because Easter.
Seriously, you have a Monday off for Easter?
That's what they said.
So this happened around April.
Just don't show up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't gonna argue.
Right? So what they're doing at your uncle's house? Anything fun?
No, I just played Fortnite on his PS4.
Fair enough.
Nothing fun.
Well, Fortnite's not very fun anyway.
I love Fortnite.
I'm not a fan.
Wait, what do you play?
Call of Duty. I just want to people too.
Oh,
There's a difference between building people.
that's
and
scary. Why would you want to
Not
people?
like real life. I'm talking about video games.
So you've never anyone?
No.
Oh, well, you made it sound like you
Yeah,
did.
like I'm talking about video games. In a video game, I want to like drive fast and people. That's it.
Yeah. Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto? Oh, see, I'm not allowed to
This when they're coming out the car.
play that.
Seriously?
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm guessing. They're coming out the car, they're pulling up, and then after she's gonna be ooh, I never came here to meet her. This is just my daughter. Some other shit. Other bullshit. I put something out of in the air and lie.
That one, the new one's coming out pretty soon.
A new GTA?
Yeah, how's it going, Tim?
Oh.
You
Hello?
here to put your eggs in a basket, or?
Don't lose out spending in euros. Spend with Wise. Save up to
Also, you sent a DP. Why did you send that? Oh, because I thought it was funny.
80% compared to using major banks. Download Wise today.
It was
I switched from
it was not It's not even mine.
due dates to due dates, and it made me go from weeks behind to weeks ahead of my deadline. You see, I used to...
Do you like watching videos like this? Now, at one point you said, how would you dress your little
Grab some lunch. Never said anything about that. I said I want to keep everything in public.
Sure.
That's it. Nothing else.
That's all you wanted to do?
Sure.
Well, what about when you talked about oral sex in the chat log?
Oh, that was a long time ago. I wasn't interested in that. I always stayed away from that.
It may have been a long time ago, Tim, but you're still hearing everything, and you brought it up.
Sure. That was wrong. But I said today, it's like, if I come up and meet, we'll hang out, we'll go grab some lunch. And she said, let's go to my place or her place. I'm like, no, let's keep it on public.
Keep it all in public?
Yeah, I don't want anything like that.
Well, fair enough, but, when you mentioned the oral sex in the chat log, it's just...
Yeah, that was wrong, but I didn't want to do it, because that's why I said everything's going to be in public. I don't want anything like that come back on me.
Well, to be fair, though, Tim, you can do oral sex in public, and I remember... Yeah. Well, at some point, you did say that you've done everything. You've done it indoors and outdoors, in cars, and you do have a car here. You're an adult, and she's a...
Sure,
so it's...
hang out and chat.
Okay. Nothing else?
No.
Do you have kids of your own, Tim? You do?
He has kids of his own and he's doing this type of shit. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to break her back and don't even know the way. Do it again. I said that one. I sent into space. Don't know what to even do. Don't know. Oh, fuck. Ooh, shit. I just got myself killed. Don't know what to eat. Don't even know the thrill. Oh. That's ass.
How old are they, if you don't mind?
All ages. 25.
Okay. Around the age of the girl you're here to meet today?
Yeah, talk, sir.
Just a talk?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, just judging by what I had.
Barry sent EP. Don't know what EP is dick pic.
If here though, Tim. It seems like you're here to do more than just talk.
I said everything in public. That was the last thing I said.
Yeah.
We can go to my place, go to your place. It's like, no, I'm going to keep it public.
Just everything public.
Sure.
Okay.
That's why we met in a public place.
Okay.
She said you can come to my place. I'm like, no, let's just meet in a public place.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. And you do talk about how how curvy her body is and whatnot. I know you said that you're a bit of a boob guy, bit of a boob connoisseur.
Fair enough.
You made some comments on her boobs as well. And before that, when you were talking about maybe the idea of sex, you said pregnancy is a whole another thing. So obviously you're being careful in that regard. Oh, right here it says too many diseases and stuff to get to, and pregnancy is a whole other thing. It was way back in the. Oh, you don't have glasses?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I remember the context. Honestly.
You remember the context of that one? Okay.
So.
And did you happen to bring condoms with you here today, Tim? They're not in your car or anything?
This Barry takes pocket. Niggas lie for nothing, bro. Some people lie for no reason. Actually, there's a reason to lie in this. Yeah, because he's going to jail. But yeah, he definitely probably that. Or he first tried to raw dog it. It's Jayon's old comments. Raw dog. Try to raw dog it. Trying to make another session. I'm trying to make it soon. Don't know what to even do. I'm just freestyling. Don't know him. But no rhythm. I don't know even. Bro, I'm just looking. I'm not nothing. I'm not really. I'm just thinking about random words in my head.
I don't think there's anything in my car, to be honest. No.
You don't typically walk around with condoms?
No.
Okay. Fair. Yep. So you ask if she's an affectionate person and if she likes to cuddle or kiss.
I think she made a comment, I think, about it before, about cuddling or something like that.
Right. So she made that comment.
I faintly remember it, but it's been a while.
Okay. And but why did you bring up possibly cuddling or kissing?
She brought it up.
It's on some freaky ass timing, bro.
She brought it up in the past. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. You tell her that you like boobs even more. You say, I bet that ass feels good.
I haven't seen it. It's not like I sent pictures or asked for pictures.
Well, I understand you didn't see it, but just to even be thinking like that with,
Fair.
It's good.
Just like, she's for crying out loud. Tim, you say that you're curious and that you like to look at boobs and play with them. And you ask her if she's a good kisser. I mean, Tim, why did we need to know that?
General question.
Yes, everyone that you're talking to online, if they're a good kisser, regardless of age or not. Do you ask your own, I don't know, is your son or daughter?
Son.
Did you ask your son that? Why not?
Because I don't care if he's a good kisser.
Why'd you? Well, okay, so why'd you care if this girl was a good kisser?
I was just being curious.
If you didn't have any interest. And how old are you, Tim?
50-something.
50-something. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm no mathematician, but I know that. Well, I know that 50-something and equals trouble.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Would you agree? Yeah. So, do you mind if I sit down?
Yeah, can I go though?
Yeah. Oh, I just need to talk to you a little more.
Can I go?
What's that?
Can I go?
Well, at this point, Tim, we're looking at, possibly getting authorities involved because
For what?
just the whole solicitation. I just want
I
to
didn't
talk.
solicit anything.
Well, I was
No,
going
to come here to the public and meet and hang out and go to lunch.
Well, Tim, if you let me get to it, I was going to get to it here.
Am I free to go?
And Tim, I just want to talk to you.
Who are you?
Oh, well, let me introduce myself. My name's Doyle. Nice to meet you.
And who are you?
I'm just a. Sorry. I'm just a private contractor.
Okay, well, am I free to go? So it's not law enforcement, then I'm free to go.
Tim, I just want to talk.
Have I done anything illegal?
Well, I'm going to talk to you before it was.
Have I done anything?
Have you done anything illegal? What you're doing is literally illegal. Like, literally, it's illegal. He probably knows it, and he just doesn't want to.
Yes, you travel to meet a presumably for these acts that you talked about in the chat log.
To hang out. That's what it said.
Tim, what about when you say kissing, touching, and exploring?
I don't remember the context on that.
I'll get to it. I'll show you. Do you want to? I got another cigar. Do you want a cigar? I can light you up. We can talk a little bit.
Because I'd like to go if I can.
Okay. But do you want pizza? I can order like us a pizza or something.
Pizza.
Okay. All right. Well.
What's it called? What's it called? Boom. Young. Young Titan. Don't know what to say. I might just strike him. Don't know what to do. I might just bite him. Ooh, Titan versus Terribus. Don't know what to even do. I'm ripping. Don't know what to do. I'm spinning like a ribbon. That made no sense, but still kidding. Still kidding. Don't know what to say. Do it. Ribbon. I'm trying to download it.
Well, let me just talk to you a little more.
No,
So.
I'm free to go. That's a legit question.
No, I understand. I understand.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just came.
Well, I'm not either.
If
But
you read that, it just said, "Hey, let's go hang out," because I said keep everything in public. I didn't want anything. She said, "Well, you can come to my place. We can go to yours." I'm like, "No, let's just stay in public."
Okay.
I didn't want any of that kind of stuff to even be construed that it was
Right.
going to happen.
Well, but then when
Jack,
you.
can you allude to anything, sir?
But when you talked about her being naked and you talked about oral sex and stuff like that with her and that you did stuff with toys. I hear you.
So it's like,
but it's just, but to me,
it may have been inappropriate, but she said, "Have you done that?" Or she said she did, and I'm like, okay. And so it's a legit question. I guess maybe it's not a legit question. It's a natural question in some cases. You could do that, bring that up after the fact, right?
Tim, what about here when you said I'm a fan of oral in different positions? She said, "So would you want to do that to me?" You say, "I'd love to, especially giving." So you're right there. You said you'd love to have oral sex with her.
Okay. But that doesn't mean it was going to happen.
But Tim, you're here.
And to read the last thing I said, "Sir, I didn't want anything to go anywhere private because I wanted to keep everything in public, so it couldn't even be."
All the men that you showed up to the place, so you had a little bit of intention to do so and so what you said. Okay, you said you didn't want to have anything, but you showed up to the location either ways. So which basically shows that you, in fact, you yourself are guilty. 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 That's not even how it's called, guilty. G-U-I, shit. Yeah. Why the hell did I spell it like that? Yo, am I slowing right now? I think my brain stopped working, bro.
Construed that was going to be an option.
thing is, Tim, that doesn't really work.
Appropriate, yes, I agree with that. But there was no fact that anything was going to happen because I didn't want anything to be thought of because it was going to be all in public.
But the thing is, you can still have sex in public, Tim. It's called,
Fair.
It's a matter of public. It's indecent. It's indecent exposure,
right,
for sure.
Park, right?
Right, and there's not many people here. I mean, there's trucks here. What's stopping you from going in your car right there and doing something there in the car?
So no.
For sure. I mean, there could be
and there's a million other options, or anything could have happened.
Yeah.
But nothing.
You could drive to a back. How do I know you weren't going to drive somewhere with her into a more private location?
Well, that's just hearsay. That's just a thought. Anything could happen anytime, any place.
Anything could, but the thing is, you're here, Tim, and who knows what would have happened.
He literally showed up at the location where they said, "I'll meet up to do whatever."
Anything, but then she said, "So we can go to a restaurant." And I said, "Only if you feel comfortable." So there's no place within walking distance for her to walk there.
So if she felt comfortable to, he would have done it.
Okay.
Only if you would feel comfortable, we would have to drive.
But Tim, how does it look? Just a 50-year-old man coming to meet in any context.
That's fair. I get that.
I mean, what would your kids think of this? You said you have 3 kids.
I get it. Yeah, of course. I get it.
What would they think of you coming to meet
I get it.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking, what would they think?
I honestly don't know. Probably not good.
Yeah.
I
Right.
get that point.
Right. That's what I'm trying to make clear. And then you said your son's. How would you feel if he was talking up, or a 50-year-old man was talking him up like this, and he went to meet him?
I get it. Yeah.
What would you think?
No, I wouldn't like it.
Right.
Would
you want hair in your mouth after you talk about oral sex? Well,
Hair in your mouth? Okay. First off. Why does that even come to his mind? Like, hair in your mouth. I've never thought about that before. I've never thought about that. Hair in your mouth. You like hair in your mouth.
well, why would you have hair? Yeah, you see, what's right here?
I don't have glasses on. I can't read that. Sorry. So no, I don't remember that honestly.
Yeah.
But
So I'll show you here, Tim. Says it's just my preference, especially when giving oral. And you say, "What do you want hair in your mouth?" Can you see it now?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you ask, if she cares, if a guy's trimmed or not, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Do you have a size preference? What do you mean by size preference?
I don't know. I don't know the rest of
Just don't remember. It was a while ago, so I'll give you. I'll give you that. It was a minute ago, for sure. You say that it's average, sadly, meaning. I think we know what you were talking about.
Probably.
Right.
But I don't remember the conversation.
So is it average actually, or?
It's kind of personal.
Okay. I mean, just because you said it here, so I just wonder if you were being truthful or not. So. And, you do ask for a bikini picture. I mean, you were just interested in, her breast size. I think you asked something about if her mom had, big breasts as well. You talked about you had X double Ds and they were fake, that sort of thing. How far did you drive to get here today, Tim?
35 minutes.
Okay.
Minutes.
From Okay. Yeah, I got a buddy that lives down pretty decent area. But that whole drive here, the 30 minutes or whatever, did you, stop and think like, hey, maybe this is a thing that I probably shouldn't be doing, or?
But that's it was just, I had no intention of doing anything else except hanging out and going to lunch.
Gotcha.
That's it. She seemed like a good person.
Yeah.
And it's probably all a lie now, but she seems like she's, and I'm not asking about it. She hangs out, her mom's gone a lot. She hangs out with her mom, or by herself at home. Right. Or her mom's not around. She seemed like she didn't have anybody to talk to or hang out, so I'm like, okay, well, let's do that. So if that's not the case, that's not the case. Whatever it is, but.
Okay. And would you say, was there no one else you could hang out with today? It's Easter, for crying out loud.
No, all my kids are their moms, so.
They're their moms, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's like a shared custody thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What would she think of this?
Well, she'd probably forget,
Yeah, pretty.
Ex, right, but.
Right, but still, you're still in contact and you have your kids together and whatnot. It's just, I don't think, I can't imagine she would be, very happy about it.
No.
So, I imagine that, did that run through your head before you came to? Okay. Okay.
Again, it was.
But you still thought, no, just no big deal, just going to.
Just hang out, right?
Just hang out.
Because otherwise I wouldn't, if I. Yeah,
Okay.
That's why I said specifically today, no, let's keep everything in public, because that was my only intention about all this, was just public.
Okay.
That's it.
What about when you asked if she had cameras at her house? Do you remember that?
Dude, why ask all that, bro? That's too much work, bro. He's asking, do you have cameras in your house? Do you have your keys under your doorstep? Do you have your keys under your doormat? Do you eat rice in the morning first time? You touch grass? Do you eat water? It's possible to eat water, so don't even ask. militia, all those things.
No.
I got it right here. There at the bottom. Do you have cameras at your house? I can maybe make this a little bit brighter
No.
so you can see.
Close
But
if I
yeah.
see close up.
Oh yeah. There you go. Do you
No,
have
I
cameras? Oh, you see it?
further away.
Oh,
I
first. Sorry.
can't see close
Sorry.
up.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Just at the bottom.
At your house.
Yeah. I'm just wondering why you, if you didn't have any intention on, do anything. I just don't know why you'd
Well, I
want
don't know
to.
where she lives. So
Oh, true.
I had-
What would you say at that point where you maybe possibly entertaining the idea of doing something or going back to her house when her parents weren't there? Or,
No, well, she talked about some other guy that she was
Okay.
that was older. And it's like,
Got it.
Didn't know if he was there or not. It's like, does your mom have cameras at house?
Mhm.
Your own? Because otherwise, she might see that kind of stuff.
Fair enough.
He didn't see it as a weird ass and all that. Or did he? He didn't see it as weird.
You ask her to show you her butt. You say, how does it look from the back? No, honestly, Tim, was that really an appropriate thing to ask? You say it's 69 degrees here with a winky face. I mean,
I don't remember the rest of the context of the conversation.
Okay.
Like, was it like because it was cold one day? I don't
yeah.
remember.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you said it's 69 winky face.
Okay.
I mean, we know what 69 means.
Right.
Is that what you were?
I don't know. I don't remember the context of the conversation. So it's like
Got it.
one day it could have been 40-some degrees, and the next day
Okay.
69. Like, that's
Okay.
great. Like,
Yeah. I just don't get. Well, I mean, why the winky face after 69?
I honestly don't know. I don't remember the context. I don't remember the conversation.
Okay. Got it.
It was a little burst of conversation here and there, whenever, and it was.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was a big long, like hours long.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the the gist of it. It's a lot of
It's inappropriate.
Yeah,
but
inappropriate
I
conversation.
didn't want anything to happen physical. That's why I just public. Right. That was my whole point of this.
Okay.
was I don't want to even think that I'm going to go to your house or you're coming to my house
Okay.
or anything like that. Just as
Okay.
why she said. I said there's coffee shops around, or she said she didn't like coffee, so there's coffee shops around. I said if there's restaurants.
Yeah.
I don't think I looked.
But I mean,
like a
why
mile away.
why even go there like with a?
Literally, go ahead.
What I want from a-
50, you can go from 20s. If they all like, some of them like older guys. He can be like the sugar daddy or some other shit. They all like those type of
This
shit.
day from Sport Check? That's easy. Pickleball gear, the perfect water bottle, the best shoes for wherever life.
Well, like she's.
That's
I
what
mean,
she seems
if you don't
like
have
she
any,
moves around by herself and she doesn't have.
you don't have any any kind of context with. I mean, if the context is just like hanging out with her, and that's it. I mean, why have this conversation then come meet with her? And hey, folks, can I get your guys' opinion on something, real quick? So let me ask you this scenario. Say you're talking. How did you guys meet? Are you guys like together or? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, if you guys say you met online, say like Tinder, something like that, and you're having a conversation, you get a little flirty, and then you go to meet up, and you just go to lunch or whatever.
Oh, where all the cameras are? Like, bro, she's gonna think you're gonna kidnap her. Like, who does that?
Do you think, or are you planning to do any of like the flirtatious stuff that you talked about before, or is it solely just going to lunch and we have no intentions of doing anything further than that?
I think it depends on the vibe. Depends on the vibe and the person. So basically what he's saying is, yes, I'm going to do whatever I describe. If I said I'm gonna, I was gonna say some weird shit. Nah. I'm gonna, tasty. He's gonna do it. Or she's gonna do it. Whatever.
Depends on the person too.
Depends on the vibe and the person. Okay. Would you say it was going to depend on her vibe, Tim?
Maybe, possibly.
Okay. Because he came to me today, so off a dating app, and
No, see, that's completely different.
Oh, so you think that's different? That it is like that's what I'm trying to explain to my man here. It's different predicament, right?
Look how she's looking. She's confused, and he's just embarrassed. That's why you tell her.
Yeah, and you wouldn't. I mean, you see what I'm trying to.
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to say, Tim? Yeah. Oh, for sure. I appreciate your opinion, though. Happy Easter. Have a good one. All right. Yeah, I mean, I just want to get an outside opinion, but but you see, even they.
Look. They're gonna take this home. Actually, yeah. They're gonna take us home, chill. They're gonna be like, "What the hell did we just witness?" He just gave them a very nice day. They're gonna just be talking about it when they get home. Probably tell their friends, maybe.
They have the same opinion as me, so.
Coming at it from just expecting stuff like that to hear about that's going to happen, but that
Right.
was not my intention at all. Yeah, we might have talked that kind of stuff for a while, but
Yeah.
when I said we're coming to meet, it's going to be all public, nothing. That was not my intention.
Okay.
She seemed like, got a little flirtatious in some of the conversations, but she seemed like she just like was her mom traveled a lot and she's by herself a lot. And she just didn't have anybody to talk to. So
You're just trying to be a friend.
Why I talked to her for the most part.
Essentially.
And then I didn't want to go do anything like that because of her age. But she's, lonely.
Yeah.
She just has nobody to talk to or hang out with, and said she's going to be like stuck here with her uncle's house for for a couple of days by herself. I'm like, all right, well then you can go grab lunch so you're not like gone, all weekend. Or
yeah, I mean, I just wanted to go over it with you and figure out why you were, doing this sort of thing, especially on Easter of all days. It's just not a good look and everything.
Oh, it's not. I get that, but that was not my intention.
Okay.
So was the cops coming for me?
Was that? Yeah, I believe they would be here for us. Yeah. So, is there anything else you have to say, or?
No, but I didn't do anything wrong. I guess that's my point, right? I mean,
Nick said he did not do anything wrong. I did not do anything wrong. Yeah, free him. I'm lying, bro. Don't free this nigga, bro. Keep him in there. Let him rot, Oh, yo, wouldn't it be smart? Okay, send these niggas to war. Basically, use them as like the people who fight for the country and shit. They basically fight for their freedom.
Coming to meet them is questionable, but...
Questionable, yeah. So it is something that we have to report, unfortunately.
Fair, but what was illegal about it? Coming to talk and hang out with...
Everything, yes. You basically coming up to try meeting up with a minor. Like, not a fucking Minecraft, not Minecraft minor, like actual little kid. Fuck, I'm way too sleepy, bro.
Somebody, that's illegal?
It's the traveling to meet her after having a bit of a sexually charged conversation. I mean, you would agree it was inappropriate. You did agree to that.
Okay.
So that would be the illegal part. So if you stayed home and you didn't come out and try to meet her, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation, obviously, Tim. But it's like being that you showed up here, so
right.
It's just something we just had to let them know about and that sort of thing. So yeah. All right, Tim. Well, I mean, if that's all you have to say, I just had to let you know that I'm actually Skeet Handsome with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and we're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with sex. So.
Hello. You guys related, friends, anything?
Oh no, we're this was the suspect that we called in about. This is Tim.
You're law enforcement?
No. not at all.
Are you with them?
I'm with them, yeah.
Okay, I explained to them to head to the station to make a report.
Oh, they're gonna head to the...
sit down and talk with him.
Okay.
So if you don't mind giving me and him some time.
Yeah, we'll do that, yeah.
And I'm gonna have a partner come and speak with you guys at the station, okay?
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Well, all right, nice meeting you and everything, Tim. Obviously not under these circumstances, but...
You are armed, but stand up for me.
Oh, you got it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you did say that. Alright. Oh, we got it. Oh, sorry.
First off, what the hell is that? Shoot, what the hell happened to my other thing? What the hell was that? Like, literally, look at it. I'm guessing, what? Wait, I swear that's supposed to be unloaded. And, okay, it's supposed to be, like, in his, what do you call that? Holster? Holster? Is that what it's called? It's supposed to be in there, because, like, it will make the person kind of feel threatened and put fear in the eyes if he sees it. But I don't know, though.
Yeah, you did say that. Alright. Did you get the whole sequence? Yeah, it's fine.
He seemed pretty pissed. They're very pissed with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can you stop at my car?
Yeah.
All right, so we're here at the police station. Tim was armed, so that was pretty freak.
Wait, so that was his weapon?
Yeah.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps.
Hi, we were told to come here.
Yep, I'll buzz you in.
Hi, good, how are you?
All right, so I'm gonna have to fill a witness statement, and then one of the officers that you were with at the park is gonna come in and take the report, okay?
Okay.
There should be some pens in a bucket right there, and I have a clipboard if you'd like to.
I have some pretty sloppy handwriting, though.
That's quite all right, I've seen everything.
Oh, all right. For you.
Marshall, like I said, the officer will be here shortly.
Okay, no problem. Yep.
So who was the first person that spoke with the gentleman today?
She would be the first person that spoke with him.
Roughly what date was that?
They're gonna take it into that and question it.
The very first time ever?
Yeah. Roughly.
November, I think mid-November maybe. All right, boys, so, we just got done at Roseville PD here, made the report and everything, filled out the written statement. Roseville PD is good. And we gave them everything. They were going to be pursuing an investigation on Tim here. I don't know if he actually got arrested or what happened. But either way, he is for sure being looked into. And that's pretty much it. This has been your Easter Sunday skeeting, and I'm out. Let's get another cigar in for the road.